In a quiet forest full of singing trees and rustling leaves, there lived a happy little sparrow. She was tiny, with soft brown feathers. She chirped with joy every morning, fluttering between branches and greeting the world with her song. One day, she built a cozy nest high in a tree and laid 4 tiny speckled eggs. Her heart swelled with love as she waited for her chicks to hatch. But nature had other plans. Just a few days later, on a hot afternoon, dark clouds rolled in, and a fierce storm hit the forest. The wind howled, the trees shook, branches broke, lightning cracked, and rain poured down in sheets. The sparrow's little nest swayed wildly, and with one strong gust, it was torn from the tree and crashed to the ground. The sparrow's nest, built with so much love and care, was destroyed. When the storm passed, the sparrow fluttered down with a trembling heart. Her worst fear had come true. 3 of the eggs were shattered. Only one remained, slightly cracked but whole. Tears welled in her eyes. Other birds flew over to comfort her, but her sorrow was deep. She looked at her egg and whispered softly, "I will protect you." But the storm was not over yet. Rain poured heavily again, stronger than before, and the ground began to flood. The surviving egg started to slide down a muddy slope, and it was in danger of being washed away. Other birds flew to safer places, but the sparrow stayed. She tried to lift the egg with her tiny beak, but it was too heavy. Again and again she tried. Her wings shook with rain, and her body trembled with cold. Each time she failed, but she did not stop. A crow sitting nearby laughed and shouted, "Well, Sparrow, you are wasting your time. That egg is too heavy for you. Leave it and save yourself." But the sparrow ignored him. The sparrow's sadness turned into determination. With her tiny claws, she began digging frantically into the soft earth. Peck by peck, claw by claw, she made a small hollow and gently rolled the egg inside. Her body ached, her feathers were wet, but her heart refused to give up. She covered the egg with twigs and leaves, shielding it from the storm. Hours passed. The storm ended, the rain finally stopped, and the forest grew silent. Many birds cried, because they had lost their nests and eggs. But the sparrow's single egg lay safe. Weeks went by. The sparrow guarded the egg day and night, warming it with her feathers, and whispering songs of hope. Then, one bright morning, a tiny crack appeared. With a soft chirp, a baby sparrow poked out of the shell, blinking at the world with curious eyes. The forest erupted in joy, as birds gathered to welcome the newborn. The brave mother chirped with pride, her heart full again. The same crow who had laughed before, now watched in silence. Other birds gathered too, surprised that a little sparrow had saved her child, when even the stronger ones had failed. Then an old, wise owl spoke. "Strength does not lie in size or power. It lies in the heart that never gives up." And so, the little sparrow became a symbol of courage. The story reminds us that the greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising again. Every time we fall, we must never give up. No matter how small or weak you feel, true strength lies in determination, patience, and courage. Even the smallest effort, when repeated with faith, can protect dreams and bring success.